yawn. Hello, welcome back to Runa. My name is Beast, and I'm back with Hatsukoi 1-1. You may have noticed that wasn't a video yesterday. Like I kinda did talk about it in the Sock video beforehand that I'm probably not gonna upload a video. So I didn't feel the need to make like an explicit no video today video. And one thing I actually wanted to do yesterday was just in my own time finally make like a voice pack for XCOM 2, because why the fuck not? Didn't work out. Turns out I had a bunch of stuff I still had to download, and it like only finished earlier today because I forgot, because I accidentally. Here's the thing. I felt kind of sick yesterday. Probably because I remember the fucking like manual labor, quote unquote, I had to do with the fucking getting rid of the trees we cut down. Well, I didn't actually do too much there because it suddenly fucking got windy as shit. So apparently I didn't go back inside early enough. So I felt kind of sick yesterday. I'm actually still feeling kind of sick today, only slightly. It's mainly just my muscles just hurting. So yeah. Basically, on top of it, I was like woken up at 9 AM to help out with that again, but I just did not feel good this morning, so I just like, nah. So I just like went downstairs, took care of some stuff, then we just like quickly wrote up 2 applications and sent them out. And after that, was like, it took like overall like until like 12 AM, like lunchtime for me to go back to bed. Which, in order to properly be able to do stuff on my PC, I paused the download for the tools I still needed to download. I forgot to unpause it before going to bed. So I had to like actually just leave it on afterwards for a bunch of time. So yeah, also like yesterday, I also kind of like, well, I was just watching Boscore's stream, because why not? Something so fucking funny happened. Namely, my brother suddenly joined the stream, and he just like he wasn't like writing in English or anything. He was writing in German and talking about random Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Because turns out he was actually watching a different stream, yet somehow accidentally entered Boscore's stream. But it only entered his chat without the actual stream, so he didn't notice it until like I straight up said like, "What? Hey, dude, what the fuck are you doing here?" And he just got very confused. It was just like so fucking funny to me because he for some reason couldn't like get out of the stream chat, which gets funnier when you. When you realize that he works in IT. He works for an IT company. That was hilarious. Also, doing one mission with the Robo Squad, quote unquote. First off, my character went in tired. So when one of the characters got injured, I guess you could call it a bad roll. He started panicking. So he pulled out an acid grenade and threw it on him as well. And after the mission, he gained a fear of the Chosen, even though the Chosen wasn't even in the map. So that's fucking weird. Anyway, so I had a blast yesterday. Drank like 3 beers. That angry juice. But yeah, for those people who haven't checked out, don't watch the Suck videos on top of these, I got something ready for when Yuma will inevitably disappoint me, because apparently he's already disappointing in the common route. I got the belt. Because I am disappointed in you, and I want you to know. So yeah, anyways. Where's my beer? I didn't actually make contact with the bottles. That would not have been pleasant. Especially since there's like... Well, it's like slightly zigzag here, so that would actually hurt a bit. Anyways. I only wasted like 5 minutes. Whoops. Still early in the morning, but I managed not to oversleep. Something funny that actually happened is that I asked in the stream, like, hey, I want to go ahead and try and guess my favorite Hatsukoi character. So Bosk was like, yeah, like that. Like, I have no idea. I have no idea. Like the white hair? No. The teacher? No. And I thought like no one would be able to guess it. But then some motherfucker actually just managed to like, on the first try, ask me. You son of a bitch, you're right. So, anyways, but... I would actually adore to do something like Boskor as well. Like, just stream a game where you can just name people after the viewers. That would actually be really funny. Too bad my internet is still too bad to actually stream. But oh well. Still early in the morning, but I managed not to oversleep. Today's the final day, we have to clean up that path after all. We're supposed to receive our formal punishment after that. According to Yoshizawa, it's just a statement of regret. At least it should be. But I shouldn't get too comfortable. I'll eat a good breakfast and give it my all. I feel like the Vice President is gonna try to pull some strings to make him receive a harder punishment. Here again? Yukino's eating breakfast at my house again. Dad's already gone to work. I guess women get along well on their own.
Yukino-chanが来てくれると思って朝から気合い入れちゃった。どうもありがとう。とっても美味しいよ。
But is sukiyaki really something you eat for breakfast?
別にあんたは食べなくてもいいのよ。ねえ、Yukino-chan?
Here I am, in my own house. For some reason, I just don't feel comfortable.
ああ、そういえば昨日ルナちゃんの部活見学に付き合ってあげたんでしょ
Yeah, I regretted it. Yeah, I did. I briefly tell her about what happened yesterday. And so I got dragged around everywhere. I'm exhausted.
ルナちゃんらしいね。でも結局決まらなかったんだ。
Not at all. So she says I have to come with her today as well.
お疲れ様。サポートしてあげてね。
In for a penny, in for a pound, I guess. But I just feel like she isn't that serious about it. I wonder if she really wants to join the club.
そっか。
I feel like... here's the thing. I'm already told that the main character is denser than fucking Masaomi, which is fucking... That's a fucking miracle. But yeah, basically, I can at least somewhat understand with Runa, because in his eyes, she's still like a little brat. Like, she's still a little kid. Like, she wouldn't like, out of bashfulness, just hide the fact that she just wants to join the same committee as him. Like, she's a little kid. Little kids are blunt. She'd just tell you straight up. There's no need to look in deeper. She's just a brat. It's not like she has like some kind of like hidden agenda. Little kids aren't smart enough to have that kind of stuff. She probably thinks along those lines, and hence why he doesn't like assume that Runa has anything like that going on, because he's a. So for that, I at least somewhat understand it. But yeah, let's see if he just slowly but surely gets dumber and dumber. Let's hope not, because I actually did enjoy it. that good old Ryosuke was at least like somewhat smart about things. Whoops. My god, I really do look weird without glasses on. I remember the time in school when I first got glasses where I just refused to wear them because I thought I looked stupid with them. That was a time when I only had to wear glasses for like in class and all that. I literally could just keep it off all the other times. And so yeah, back then I didn't wear them during class because I thought they looked stupid. So now I have to wear them permanently. And here's the thing. My eyes aren't bad enough that I couldn't like live everyday life without without glasses. Like I could still like go about everyday life with glasses. It'd just be like kind of straining every time I need to actually read something because like I can read everything that's currently on screen. It's just that I actually have to like really concentrate on it to be able to properly tell what it is, which really starts like putting a strain on my eyes. But yeah, if I wasn't a fucking little bratty little shit as a kid, I possibly wouldn't be sitting here with glasses now. So that's a shame.
ルナちゃんは多分ね、ゆうくんに気づいてほしいんだよ。
Little shit that needs to speak up. You're gonna say something that sounds meaningful. Notice what?
それは
片桐くん
Tsukiyama again. I told him to use the doorbell. So, what is that Runa wants me to notice?
いいのいいの。杉山くんたち待ってるよ。
片桐優馬くん
Don't call me by my full name! Sorry, I'll go get the door real quick.
今日で終わりかと思うとちょっと寂しいな。
Tsukiyama says that as we sweep the petals of the path. Looks like cleaning up the paths become pretty much a habit for the ultra-diligent Sugiyama.
水郷な。俺は全然寂しくないけどね。今日で終わりだと思うとせいせいするよ。
But it looks like the cherry blossoms are past their peak. Falling of the petals has slowed quite a bit compared to the last couple of days. They'll probably be done falling soon enough.
それより本当に処分は反省文だけで済むんだろうな。
どうかな。いきなり退学とか言われたりしてな。
That probably won't happen. I'm sure we'll find out sometime today.
おー、感心感心。
Giselle appears and a note of apprehension tinges the previously calm scene. If she's gone out of her way to come here, it's probably about her punishment. I recently was actually informed of her voice actor, which we've had in the game before. I'll just go ahead and let her take a guess. No, I'm just gonna let you guess, and by the end of the episode, if I remember it, I'll reveal it. Anyways,
Ohayou gozaimasu!
Good morning, Yoshizawa. Is this about...
ええ、正式に処分が決まったわよ。
退学じゃないですよね。
そんなわけないでしょ。全員反省文10枚以上。
How the fuck are you supposed to write 10 pages of regret? Whew.
助かった。って10枚以上か。結構あるな。
退学よりはマシでしょ。しっかり書きなさいよ。適当に書いたりしたら今度こそ退学だから。
Don't worry, we'll write it seriously.
よろしい。
I have enough problem filling out like 3 pages on a fucking essay. I don't think I've ever written an essay that's longer than 4 pages. Actually, 5 pages. I think I had English essays that I wrote longer, but that's mainly because I just like put in a bunch of bad jokes. Here's the thing: no one ever enjoyed reading or writing an academic paper. So what's wrong with like spicing it up every now and again to keep the reader interested? Anyways.
みんなお疲れ様。よく頑張ったわね。
After hearing her voice, her appreciation, I suddenly feel a weight lift from my shoulders.
ところで、
She's about changing the subject.
片桐くん、学食向上委員会に入ったんだって
Seems she's already heard about it somewhere. Yes, for now at least.
私はいいと思うわよ。とにかく頑張ってみなさい。でも一筋縄じゃいかないわよ。
I'll do my best. She sends an encouraging smile my way. I'm still unsure about it, but I feel a little emboldened now.
それじゃ反省文もしっかりね。
Understood. Now then, I guess I should write the statement before worrying about the cafeteria committee.
Why
are you suddenly here? Sugama's in a cold sweat, tightly gripping his mechanical pencil. For lunch, the 3 of us get together to write our statement.
反省文なんて適当でいいんだよ。
Whatever isn't good, remember? Whatever isn't good, remember? She said we'd be expelled if we didn't take this seriously.
脅しだよ。まさか退学はないだろう。ないよな。
Well, it's Yoshizawa we were talking about here. Scariest part is that I could imagine her actually expelling us. She seems like she'd be willing to follow through on her threats.
でも、10枚はかなりの枚数だぞ。人間ってそんなに反省できるもんか？
俺、ごめんなさいしか出てこない。原稿用紙10枚全部ごめんなさいって書くしかないのか。
That would definitely look like you regret what you did.
カウンセリングとか受けさせられそうだけどな。
It's good that we only have to write a statement of regret, but 10 pages is rough. I've never even written that much for essays for book reports.
ねえねえ、何それ。あ、反省文？
Tsukushima, back from lunch, peered down at the blank manuscript paper without bothering to hide her curiosity.
なんだ、まだ何も書いてないじゃない。
I don't know what to write. I have to write 10 pages after all.
10枚はきついわね。
ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい。
こっちの彼は大丈夫？
No, he's been broken for a long time now.
ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい。
Ignore it. He'll go back to normal sooner or later.
原稿用紙にびっしりごめんなさいって狂気を感じるわね。
Makes sense. Feels more like a curse than an apology to me.
ん？ところで彼女は誰だ？
She's a classmate of mine. Her name's Tsukushima.
どうも、よろしくね。
ああ、俺は袴田光国。で、このバカが杉山薫。
ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめん。
These two are my accomplices in the incident.
ああ、納得。いかにも問題を起こしそうな3人組だもん。
What's that supposed to be?
サンバカって意味。
So that's what other people think of us. Anyways, if you're free, then you should help us as well. We're at our limit.
反省文ね。しょうがないわね。
After thinking about it for just a few seconds, it seems she's thought of something.
ちょっとペン貸して。
No, no, I have a horrible feeling about this. Do not pass her your pen! She steals my pencil and starts gliding across the paper in her hands. She was writing. I've lived a life full of regrets. Though my existence has been filled with shame, I have never cursed my own name more than I have this time. After causing so much trouble for so many people, I feel that I must atone for what I have done. I'm truly, terribly sorry. The greatest error I have committed in my life is being born at all. I'm sorry for being born. That one would actually cause the school to get you fucking counseling. They'd be scared they're gonna have to clean you off the fucking asphalt out in front of the goddamn school building. Isn't that more of a suicide note than a statement of regret? Exactly! They're gonna find his fucking shoes up in the roof! So it's misguided then.
いいと思うけどな。
But now I'm entirely out of options. At this rate, we won't be able to write 10 pages.
いたいた。
And Yukino, what's up?
学職員の方はどうなったかなって。でも、それどころじゃないみたいだね。
She's gonna read it!
それ、反省文？
She's gonna read Kyo's for a second and be like, are you okay? Like, either she's immediately gonna be like, are you okay? Like, I feel like she's gonna read it and immediately recognize that this isn't his handwriting. And then Runa's gonna come in, are you okay? That's right, we're at our wit's end trying to write this.
聞いてくれよ。10枚も書けって。
10枚か。それはちょっと大変だね。じゃあ、私も一緒に考えてみるよ。
She offers her help as if it were a matter of course and lowers herself into a nearby empty
ご
seat.
めんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめん。
杉山くん、どうしちゃったの？
Well, he's at his limit in more than ways than one. We should just leave him be.
そんなことより反省文を頼む。
そうだね。やっぱり反省文って素直な気持ちで書くのが一番だと思うの。
Honest thoughts, sure, but like they just look over at Hakamada's paper. It just says no regrets.
それがわからないから悩んでいるわけで。
例えば、こういうのはどうかな？
If I were to describe sensation, it resembles a cloud that hangs in a rainy sky. My heart, drenched in condemnation known as regret, weighs heavily upon me. Days pass, my eyes lowered to the ground. Though I knew it was a mistake to do so, I continued. I knew it was a sin. I was unable to avert my eyes. It was easy to shape my words until I'm sorry. But giving shape to these feelings of mine is difficult. Please, someone tell me how. Why is it so poetic?
少女漫画の独白パートみたいだ。
ダメだった？そんなことないわ。雪乃らしい名文よ。
It's still misguided!
そうだ、ユーマ。スマホで反省文を検索しろ。主語とか目的語を変えて丸写しだ。
That's it, nice, Hakamada!
自分の才能の限界を知りたいものだな。
I think the school wouldn't look up like popular like templates. Stick man in my pocket so I can look it up. Then my phone vibrates before I can even take it out. Huh? What is it? The display says Runa on it. You have eaten lunch. I ate at the cafeteria, but don't you think the cafeteria menu is a bit mediocre? You know, I would be able to think of a tastier menu. Runa may look this way, but Runa might have natural talent for thinking of menus for cooking. I dream about food that I've never even seen before a lot. Well, that aside, please come with me to look at clubs today, too. With all the subtlety of an elephant in a porcelain shop. Oh yeah. Yes, after yesterday. She said that she still wanted advice about looking for a club, and we exchanged contact info. So there's her first mail to me. I guess she wanted to make sure I didn't forget about that promise. I only get what the first half says, though. Someone's gonna just clip me just like fucking grabbing the belt and just like about to hit somebody over the head with it. And just take it out of context. Still, does Runa really intend on joining a club? She made excuses to dislike all the clubs we've considered so far. I told Yuki earlier, but it doesn't seem like she's taking it seriously. I'm fine with coming along, but are you really planning on joining a club or committee? If you're just messing around, then count me out. I have things I need to do. Plan on coming along, but I decide to make sure just in case. I don't have to wait long for a reply. It comes immediately. I'm not just messing around! Runa's serious about this! She's mad. Judging from how the mail's written, she's serious. But I just can't see her actually joining a club.
ルナちゃんなんだって
She wants me to come with her to look at clubs again.
そっか早く見つかるといいね
もう将棋部には来るなよ。子供の相手は疲れる。
Thanks for being a good sport yesterday. She said shogi's fun but a little childish.
あの野郎、ガキに合わせてやっただけなのに。
She didn't seem to like the tennis club either. What are we gonna do?
とりあえず
What are we gonna do?
ルナちゃんのために放課後までに反省文を終わらせないとね
Yeah. We would like to live out the rest of our high school lives in an earnest manner to make sure we don't do something like this again. And we have had a change of heart. Get it?! Okay, that's enough. We get it! Change of heart! Ha ha ha! Persona 5! Joke! That... After using an example I found on my phone as reference, I read out our statement, filled with earnest reflection. Now write it again, but don't copy from the internet. Yoshizawa listens to our statement of regret, arms folded. We're truly sorry for everything I did. Bowed my head low. After getting through my reading without incident, I sigh in relief. Just looking at Yoshizawa's expression, it didn't seem like she got a bad impression of it. Sigh in relief again.
これなら問題なさそうね
Okay.
整いすぎていて逆に気持ちがこもっていないようにも感じるけれど
Is that
校長先生に渡すということで緊張していたのでそれが文章にも出たのではないかと
やはりこっちのごめんなさいを敷き詰めた方を
No.
それはない
まあいいわじゃあこれは先生が校長先生に提出しておくからこれで今回のことはすべておしまい
やった
あざっす
We're filled with a sense of liberation. Lots happened since the opening ceremony, but it's finally all done.
で片桐くん学職員の方はどうなの
So there's still one thing that has to be done. Nothing's started yet.
そうでもまだ時間はあるから
I don't know why I'm doing that.
期待してるわ
Yes, I'll do my best. There's no end in sight, but I feel like I'm steadily moving forward. I haven't felt this way in a while. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but for now, I'll keep moving forward. Glad it ended without any hitches.
これで毎朝の掃除から解放される
Yakamada stretches as if savoring his freedom.
でも少し寂しいな。朝の掃除も少し楽しくなってきたところだった。
杉山は M だな。ま、桜の時期ももう終わりだからな。どっちにしろ終了だったんだよ。
So our punishment is over. But I can't relax too much since Runa's waiting for me. Alright, I have to go accompany you, Runa, now.
ガキのおもりか。まあ頑張れ。
テニス部はいつでも君を歓迎するとそう伝えてくれ。
I won't later then. Runa's apparently waiting in her classroom. Start heading towards the first year classrooms. Here it is. Class 1E, it's Runa's classroom. It's been a while since classes ended, so I didn't expect anyone to be here. But it looks like there's still a good number of people here.
部活だったら料理部は？料理部？そんなのあるんだ。女らしさを身につけるなら料理でしょう。そうかも。
Looks like she's talking with a few other girls about clubs. Oh, so she does have friends that she can ask about this stuff then. Runa herself isn't that socially gifted, but people just gather around her all the time for some reason. She could just ask her friends to come look for clubs with her. No need to ask me. Having spotted me, Runa waves in my
あれ
direction.
がルナの？
They seem pretty excited. I wonder what they're talking about.
待ってて、すぐ行くから。みんなバイバイ。しっかりね。
After saying goodbye to her friends, Runa runs over here. Is it okay to leave your friends behind?
だってユーニーと約束してたじゃん。
They're plans that you made one-sidedly, though.
一方的って何よ。ルナ、女らしく。しまった。
After her friends called out to her, Runa takes a few deep breaths.
おほほほほ。では参りましょうか。
The small one isn't enough for this one. Uh-huh. Is this a penalty game for her or something? Now then, where shall we head for today, princess? Try making Runa's odd way of speaking.
お姫様。
Runa's smile and reaction to my half-joking words is enough to make me a little embarrassed.
そうざますね。今日は料理部に参ろうぞ。
Verily? What a strangely meek reaction. Choice of words is getting weird, though. Good, Glubber. Your friends were recommending that to you just now, right?
見られてた？
Looks like they were giving you a lot of advice. Why not have them come with you for club searching?
だからユーニーと回るって約束だったでしょ。
You didn't need to mind me.
気にするよ、ざますよ。
Really, it's weird how meek she's being. That threw me up a little. I don't know what her friends said to her. Well, let us go then.
参りまする。
She's not used to speaking like that, so it's getting more and more dubious sounding. Perhaps because of that, the Runa that I've known since we were little starts to seem like someone different altogether. Might be a bit refreshing. The room for the cooking club is, of course, the home economics classroom. I don't go there usually, so I get a little lost. Runa ends up opening some weird doors. There were a lot of first-year girls gathered in the home economics room to watch. Looks like this club is really popular with the girls.
望むところでござる。
You're getting your way of speaking wrong. As far as I can see, I'm the only guy. It's more than a little uncomfortable. I just realized that the girls were glancing over in our direction. Can I wait outside for you?
ダメじゃ。
Thought so. Looks like I'll just have to weather the storm. Apparently the club is going to let observers participate as well. The members are busying themselves with preparations. That explains why there are so many observers. As this continues, one of the girls from the club approaches us.
皆さん、こんにちは。料理部部長の結城です。料理部の見学に来てくれてありがとう。せっかくですので、今日は皆さんにもお菓子作りを体験してもらおうと思います。
The eyes of the girls observing light up. It's like they came here for the sweets making, though they might have come to taste them as well.
何作るの？ 今日はクッキーを作ってみましょう。ユニクッキー好き？
I don't hate him.
じゃあ、私が美味しいクッキー作ってあげるのじゃ。
It's almost scary how enthusiastic Runa is. I don't know if it'll be okay. Runa, can you cook?
ユニは後ろばかり見てるよね。もっと前を見ないと。
So you can't. Okay. Which means that you've never been able to cook.
やればできるから。今日からできる。
If nothing else, she's filled with groundless confidence.
では、早速やってみましょうか。
My mom actually came home with a bunch of cookies because turns out my cousin and his girlfriend just decided to make a fucking mountain of cookies and gave a bunch of them to his mom as well. And while my mom was visiting them, so basically to my aunt. So while my mom was visiting my aunt, she was basically just gave her some of the cookies here, we have too many. And just after giving you the cookies, she just looks over. It's still so much. The cookies are actually quite good. I'm worried. Intensely worried. Runa's letting down. The uninformed observer would never guess that she's currently making sweets. You'd think she was practicing martial arts or something. There's no need to do it that strongly. It's not like the dough's your arch enemy or something. They're covered in flour, Runa. After replying with an off-the-mark comment, she picks up the balled-up dough and raises it high above her head. Hey, what are you doing? You shouldn't do anything too crazy. Slip. Sure enough, the cookie dough slips out of her hands and flies through the air. Watch out! Thwack. Softball-sized dough flies at a considerable speed, and the president of the cooking club catches it. Amazing!
イナちゃん、とっても元気がいいわね。でも、エプロンをつけた瞬間から、女は女になるの。いつでも女は女じゃないの？素材に対しても、好きな人に触れるように、優しく触れてあげて。
She just grabs the dough, just chucks it against the wall.
それがエプロンをつけた本当の女の作法よ。本当の女、好きな人に触るように。
Looks like what she said is pulling on Runa's heartstrings. Runa pokes my elbow. Okay, if he doesn't fucking get it now, I'm going to fucking shoot him. That is basically a confession. That is basically a confession. That is basically a confession. You gotta be fucking kidding me. What?
ちょっと実験。
Experiment?
よし、もう一度チャレンジ。
Here's the thing. I will accept his stupidity if at some point he comes out with the fact that he's intentionally doing it because he has no interest in her. If that somehow comes out, fine. Until then, he's a massive fucking twat.
頑張ってね。
Runa resumes cooking after Yuki tosses the cookie back door.
よいしょ、よいしょ。
Shows her hands precisely, very different from before.
その調子、その調子。よいしょ、よいしょ。
This might be something worth seeing.
それでは、できた生地で型を抜いていきます。
There were many different cookie cutters placed on the kitchen counter. They were shaped like animals, flowers, and stars. Which one are you gonna pick?
どれもいまいち。ルナの感性にしっくりくるのはないや。
What are you talking like an artist for? What will you do then?
自分で作る。
Oh no, Runa begins shaping the dough without using a cookie cutter. Can you do something that precise?
まあ見ててよ。最高に可愛いの作ってあげるから。よいしょ、よいしょ。
Neat. There's something trying to be born here.
よいしょ、よいしょ。
Neat. Something's trying to make its way into our world. Something vial. This explodes into existence. It has features akin to those of a demon's. We notice its birth. The other girls murmur at a distance. What is this?
恋するカエル。
You sure it's not like a horned or warty toad or something?
違うよ。可愛いアマガエルだよ。
Seems to have an axe embedded in its skull.
ハートだよ。恋だよ。
So. Even with the explanation, I have no idea what it is.
でもちょっと失敗しちゃったかな。
A little? I want to jump in and say something like, "Are you sure it's just a little?"
でもゆるくて可愛いからいいか。
It's so cute. Probably. Are you serious?
次は焼くんだよね。そうだけどまだ手を入れてもいいのよ。平気。焼いたらいい感じになると思うし可愛くなるよね。
It'll become more hideous.
そうね。きっと祈りが届けば可愛くなるかな。
She's a good person.
もうちょっとでできるから待っててね。
Cooking Club President route instead of Runa's route. Please. Sure.
オーブンから煙が。
Dear God. All I could do was pray. After a long and painful battle, the cookie's finally completed. Or rather, it had been allowed to reach completion. Unfortunately. And so it was time to taste it. If you were to give Malice physical form, it'd probably turn out like this. It's pitch black. It has a strange distorted form that threatens to reflect the psyche of any and all onlookers.
では皆さん食タイムです。
Everyone's looking at me. I'm a lamb being led to the slaughtered, but to them.
でもちょっと焦げちゃったから。
Runa's voice lacks confidence. I don't know what to say about calling this pitch blackness a little burnt. It seems that even Runa herself thinks that she's failed.
中には失敗してしまったと言う人もいるかもしれませんね。そういう人はこちらにどうぞ。料理日で作ったクッキーがありますので。ユニ、あっちにクッキーあるって。そっち食べようか。
Runa says something uncharacteristically meek. Nah. By the time I've realized it, I've reached out towards the void before me.
ユニ、食べてくれるの？無理しなくてもこっちにありますよ。
You don't need to risk your life. It's fine. But bottoms up! Noise ripples through the room. There's a visible disquiet throughout. I can tell that all eyes are on me.
ユニ、大丈夫？
I can't speak, so I nod. This is, to put it bluntly, ash. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. That's a lie. It tastes absolutely disgusting. It's just ash. It's like I'm eating burnt wood. Bad at all for your first time.
おー、本当？
Like the cooking president just like puts her hand on his shoulder after she's like out of earshot. You're a real man. The room bursts into applause. I flash a grin at the girls around us clapping.
わあ、ユニ、歯が真っ黒だ。
Runa's beaming smile helps me ignore the expanding bitterness in my mouth, if only by a little.
無理して全部食べなくてもよかったのに。
Wasn't any trouble at all. It may have looked the way it did, but it tasted pretty much like I expected. Though it was mostly ash, but so it didn't really have a taste. But she used the same ingredients as everyone else, so thinking it over, there's no way it could have been too terrible. So that visual impression of being cursed got to me.
ああ、これじゃいい女は遠いよね。
More like impossible. Runa's uncharacteristically depressed. Being a good woman. I don't think it's anything you need to worry about too much. Besides, there are a lot of ways to define a good woman out there. Runa, you're cute. Try my best to say something awkward to try and cheer her up, but Runa's expression doesn't change.
見た目だけの女はすぐ飽きられるよ。
So you already had confidence in your looks. Actually, aren't you a little bit harsh on yourself?
そうだよ。いい男に振り向いてもらうには、いい女にならなくちゃ。
That's so. And I would expect Runa to think about something like that. Wanting a good man to notice her. Her face dyed in the colors of the setting sun seemed more mature to me, enough to startle me a bit. Runa's also a girl. No need to make a face like that. You can just study up from now on. I know, why not join the cooking club? Learn how to cook and polish yourself as a woman.
料理部はやめる。
However, Runa puts her foot down. Huh? You're done?
料理は私に向いてないのが分かった。
Well, that's not something I deny.
でも、作るのはダメでも、味覚には自信あるんだよ。
So you mean that you're good at eating?
そうそう、食べるのは超得意。
I don't really know if that's something to boast about, but Runa's small body is puffed up with pride.
クラスの子にも自分でお弁当を作ってきた子とかに美味しいかどうかって感想をよく聞かれるよ。私の感想って参考になるんだって。
Oh, really?
だからね、もっと味をどうしたらいいとかってアドバイスしてあげてるんだよ。そういう得意な部分を活かせることをした方がいいかも。
Skill of critiquing food, huh? Does a club like that exist?
委員会でもいいけど、できる女ならやっぱりバリバリ仕事ができないとね。
Kinda like a career woman type.
そうそう。
Yeah, a capable woman's definitely attractive. Too bad you're not one. Like the student council president, she's pretty cool.
うん。
She's pretty smart, kind, she's the ideal woman. Huh? Felt we were really emphasizing with each other, but Runa's makes a face that as if she swallowed something disgusting. Did you say we're like a little bit of your cookie? What's wrong?
別に
What are you angry about?
怒ってないざますよ。
Your choice of words is weird again. She's definitely mad. Even though she was in such a good mood until just now. Jeez, she's so moody. Well, I guess you have more than a... I guess you have more of an interest in committees than...
生徒会以外ね。
You wouldn't be able to join even if you wanted. They're elected. I see, committee, huh? So I don't know a lot about the committees in our school. I guess we'll have to ask someone. How about being in the library committee with Yukino?
私本読まないし、図書室とか本屋に行くとトイレしたくなるもん。
What should we do? I don't think Yukino has many connections with any committees outside of her own. Does anyone else know that I would know about that stuff? The face of someone I dislike comes to mind, but there's no one else. I don't really want to.
よくのうのうとここに顔を出せたな。まったく。厚顔無知とはこのことだ。
I knew I shouldn't have come.
記憶力がないのかバカなのか死ぬのかっていうか死んでくれ。
Runa's completely terrified of Kishi's sudden torrent of insults. She's been hiding behind me, quivering this whole time. But man, he's really going far with his insults. Well, now that it's gotten this far, it just makes me want to hold my ground all the more.
ちょっと言葉が悪かったか。ならばこう言おう。どうぞお隠れになってくださいませ。
Calm down, I have a favor to ask of you.
知るか死ね。
I said calm down, I don't really care what you say to me. It's not about me today, it's her. I pushed Runa out from behind me. Don't worry, he has a foul mouth, but he's pretty diligent about what he does. He's the type of guy who will never get off the rails that has been set down for him.
バカにしてるのか?
Yes, I am. Hark, who's talking? But it's not like I'm insulting you, I'm just trying to get it across that you're a diligent guy.
本当にムカつくやつだな。
Ditto. This goes both ways. Now don't be that way. Door opens and someone steps in. And she sees me, her expression stiffens for an instant.
片桐君、こんにちは。
Hello? I quickly changed to a smile, but her expression for that instant pains my heart.
岸君、どうしたんですか?
Whoops.
いえ。
That expression on her face is kind of weird.
みんなに親しまれる生徒会になるためには、そんな怖い顔してちゃいけないと思います。
そう言われても。
笑顔です。
いや。
I feel like he can't. Kichi looks troubled. So he keeps that balancing personality on a lock and key around Makabe.
大丈夫。岸君ならできます。
こうですか?
Just stop. Kishi forms a stiff smile on his face. He smiled! Kishi smiled! He's apparently trying his hardest to smile, but it doesn't reach his eyes. Looks like some kind of mask that you'd use in a strange festival or in another country.
茶化してはいけませんよ。私はとってもいいと思います。
I don't really think it looks good at all, but Makabe seems to favor the carrot more than the stick. That was a very cute smile. You should smile at us like that from now on as well.
うるさい。
No, don't get mad. Smile.
それで、片桐君、今日はどうしたんですか?
Makabe says the question reminds me. I don't have time to be messing around with Kishi. Well, actually, I introduced Runa and described the situation. So...
なるほど。委員会に興味があるんですね。
Hold on. Even though Makabe is being nice, Runa seems sullen for some reason. What's that attitude for? She's gonna help you out.
ユニーは私とこの人、どっちの味方なのよ。
It's only not the one that's being rude. What are you talking about?
どうせ私は子供ですよ。
Why is she in such a bad mood?
そうですね。それならちょうど明日、海岸清掃のボランティア?
Is that also committee activity?
生活委員会の活動だ。お前らは何も知らないだろうが、委員会はお前らが怠惰な日々を送っている陰で社会貢献活動に勤しんでいるんだ。
No one would expect that they put some kind of like pamphlet or spot with like information board out that tells you about the committee, so people can like look at that and be like, hey, I want to join that. I don't know. These words may have been bitter, but they still make an impression on me. There's nothing I can say in response.
岸君、そんな言い方はいけないと思います。ボランティア活動は強制するものではありませんから。
そうですが、しかし。
藤川さん、もし何か感じることがあるなら、これをきっかけにして参加してみるのもいいと思います。それに、朝の海はとっても気持ちいいです。誰かにありがとうって言われるのもやりがいになります。ありがとう。
Looks like Runa's starting to get a little interested. Well, I think that sounds good.
やってみる。それでは生活委員会には私の方から連絡しておきます。
Thank you very much. Sorry for all the trouble.
ユニ、頑張ろうね。
What? I'm doing it too?
朝の海でありがとうって言われると気持ちいいんだよ。
She's already made the words that she's just heard her own.
片桐くんも学食医をやっていくなら挨拶を兼ねて参加してみるのもいいと思います。横のつながりも大事です。
Let's see. Can't decline after being told that by Makabe. Like the garbage at the seashore. I think I'd have to wake up early, even on a weekend. Can I shoot Runa yet? Like, can I just shoot her yet? Please. Just let me. I really want to. Come on. Come on. I want to shoot her. Ugh. Wake up to the jarring sound of my phone vibrating. Shut the hell up, bastard. Grope around to stop my alarm. Okay, checking the screen, I see that I have mail. That's what I'm doing now. I was so excited that I wasn't able to sleep last night about how much trash we'll be able to collect today. Can my snacks limit be 300 yen? Also, should I wear a jersey? It's like a grade school before going on a field trip. In any case, it looks like she's ready to go. Margaret said wear your school uniform since it's a school event. But we'll be cleaning, so if you don't want to get your uniform dirty, then a jersey might be better. I'm sure there's no problem with wearing a jersey. And there will be no snacks. Let's go to these full of energy. I just hope she doesn't mess up today from being overexcited. I have to watch over her. Again. Oh, that was fast. What are you going to wear? A jersey? So there won't be any snacks. Nachimachi said I hadn't thought about it. Well, same as usual, should be fine. I'm gonna wear my uniform. There's no need to get so fired up just for seashore cleaning. Oh, we're all meeting in front of the school, so don't go there directly. There's no way she'd go there directly. But this is when we were talking about, so I sent her that just in case. I'm thinking I had a reply arise. Oh, we're all meeting up in front of the school, so don't get directly. Oh, roger that. But I'm thinking that I had a reply arise. She was definitely going to go there directly. Now then, I guess it's about time I get ready as well. Take a look outside. It's nice. It's nice out. A good day for cleaning. Seems the cherry blossoms have finished falling, so it'll only get more comfortable outside from now on. The students will probably gradually all start switching to their summer uniforms. Well, I'll wear my blazer for a little longer. Doesn't feel right not to wear it. By the time Runa and I get to the academy, there were already people gathered in front of the main gate. It's supposed to be the Lifestyle Improvement Committee. Has a teacher here, too. Probably a chaperone. Good morning.
おはよう。君たちが委員会を見学したいって子たちかな。
I'm Yuma Katagiri and this is Runa Fushikawa. It's nice to meet you. Come on, Runa. Say hello. Seemingly embarrassed, she mumbles her greeting, lowering her head. Her shyness had activated.
引率の浦部です。よろしく。村上くん、ちょっと。
The teacher calls over a third-year-looking male student.
生活委員会の委員長、村上くん。
村上です。今日はよろしく。
Yes, let's.
清掃のボランティアだけど、難しく考えなくていいから、海岸を散歩するつもりで気楽に楽しんで。
Okay. With words like committee and volunteering being thrown around, I thought it'd be somewhat uptight, but everyone's pretty relaxed. Might enjoy this more than I thought. What do you think about joining this committee? This ding, 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 like that sound, like that. I wouldn't call it an instrument. Like that sound really reminds me of Star Force, Mega Man Star Force. I think I've talked about it before. Yasuno is still somewhat hiding behind me.
見なくちゃわからないよ。
That's true, but she seems so enthusiastic about this in her mail, but her reaction just now wasn't that great. Wonder if she actually wants to do.
皆さんおはようございます。
Chairman greets everyone present.
今日は星岡ハーバーパーク周辺の清掃ボランティアです。観光スポットでありデートコースとしても有名なので週末は多くの人が訪れます。しかし最近はゴミのポイ捨てが問題になってきています。訪れる人たちのためにもまたこれからもきれいに使ってもらうためにも今日はしっかり清掃に励みましょう。
It's true that it's a popular location. Runa nods herself beside me.
デートコースか。ユニはハーバーパークって行ったことある？
I've been there before, but I've never been there on a date.
ないんだ。
In a good mood for some reason, she starts humming. I wonder if she's making fun of me.
海岸という場所から水の事故には気をつけてください。
Like she's just like, she starts humming like he's just like, this twit wants to fight after all.
危険な行為はくれぐれも慎んで安全に清掃活動を行ってください。はい。
Everyone speaks as one.
よーし、張り切ってゴミ拾うぞ。
Apparently having suddenly gained some enthusiasm, but Runa energetically pumps her fist in the air. Runa gives me whiplash. Doing something like picking up garbage makes me notice for the first time. I didn't know it was this bad. Empty cans, plastic bottles, cigarette butts. Cigarette butts are the fucking classic. Like, my god. The air around the pier is littered with stuff like that to a surprising degree. Something that actually... My father basically visits my grandmother on daily ever since my grandfather died. And usually when he's there, he occasionally goes out for a smoke. And they have... My grandmother has like a bowl set up for him to like dump the fucking cigarette butts into. But he doesn't even fucking use it. Instead he like goes down the... Like... The way it is, it's like... There's a few steps here, then stairs up there, and then like, hold on. Basically, here's the door. So here's the entranceway. Here are some steps, and then there are more steps downwards that lead to our house. And like upwards is like a garden house. And usually, like he gets out instead of like standing on the fucking area before the door, goes down the stairs, and goes slightly up and just jumps the fucking cigarette butts in the fucking grass there. Like the absolute fucking idiot he is. Yeah, you're right, around the pier is littered with stuff like that to a surprising degree.
これじゃせっかくのデートが台無しだよね。
I'd say.
ここにも空き缶。
Runa's strutting around holding a large trash bag in hands. She's already picked up around half of the trash. She's being pretty diligent about this. Runa, with her eyes towards the ground, suddenly stops in place. What's wrong?
プリクラ。
She had picked up a photo booth sticker from the ground. Maybe it had been stuck somewhere and fell off. It was just out of one out of many from a roll.
カップルだ。
Their eyes are so big. Wonder why photo booths nowadays make the eyes so big. Seems like the girls like it that way. But as a guy, it's a bit weird.
すごいくっついてる。
The couple in the sticker are pretty much holding each other in their arms. Runa's face was red looking at it. There's no need for you to get embarrassed, is there?
だってこの二人ともキスとかしたのかな。
Probably. Kissed? I always thought of Runa as a kid. When she talks about something like kissing, you might get a bit of a start.
こんなくっついてプリクラ撮るんだからもうしてるよね。
But who knows, I wonder. I don't think photo booth stickers have anything to do with kissing.
絶対してるよ。二人ともそんな顔してるもん。
You can tell from their faces, huh?
それに付き合って3ヶ月って書いてあるし。
Cute looking words are arranged on the sticker. The words 3-month anniversary were written in it.
キスって3回目のデートぐらいでするんでしょ。3ヶ月だったら絶対してるよね。
Well, no, I wouldn't say everyone's the same.
1ヶ月には 最低日曜が4回はあるんだから、月3回ぐらいはデートするでしょ。だったら2ヶ月目にはもうキスしてるはずだもん。
She's just arbitrarily decided this.
デート2回に1回はキスするはずだから、2ヶ月で6回のデートとして、もう3回はキスしてるはず。
What kind of math is that? Besides, do things really end up being that calculated?
恋は計算だって月曜のドラマで言ってたし。
You shouldn't let yourself get too caught up in those.
でもそろそろ別れるね、このカップル。
Huh? Why?
だって3ヶ月で倦怠期が来るんだよ。キスばっかりしてて心の結びつきをおろそかにしてたら倦怠期は乗り越えられないね。
You said some pretty adult things.
大人ですから。
Runa thrusts her small chest forward in pride. That was the truth of her words. She's really grown during the period of time where we didn't speak.
あ、そんな話をしているとあそこにカップルが。
Don't point at them! Even though it's still pretty early in the morning, I can see cups here and there. It's just flirting on from this early in the day.
おー、
Kinda awkward. Hey, let's go farther down. Runa raises her voice. What now? A frog. Runa starts bouncing away. You can see a small pond frog running away from her. What are you doing? What are you, a kid? She's talking about love with a self-assured look on her face one moment, then the next she's running around chasing frogs. She's just talking about love and kiss. She was just talking about love and kissing. What an intense difference. It's like a child and an adult sharing the same body.
カエルさん、ユニーも捕まえるの手伝ってよ。
That poor frog, you shouldn't chase him around so much.
なんでよ、可愛がってあげるのに。
I didn't know you liked frogs that much.
なんで？携帯のストラップだって買えるでしょ。
Is that so? I feel like I remember saying something like that. So really like frogs then? What are you pouting for?
知らない。
She suddenly falls into a bad mood. Did I say something I shouldn't have?
別に。ああ、まだゴミ半分も溜まってないよ。もっといっぱい拾わなくちゃ。
Maybe you'd collect more if you didn't stop fucking going off tangents. Apparently having given up on chasing the frog, she starts marching on ahead, looking for trash. Could tell from behind that she was definitely angry. What the heck? She's just so moody. She's already annoying me. By the time noon rolls around, we've gathered enough trash to fill an entire garbage bag. I didn't know that there was this much trash on the ground here.
まだありそうだよね。でもお腹減った。
So remember to bring your lunch.
持ってきたよ。取ってくる。
Runa starts running over to where we've put our bags. I'll come with you, so don't run. Start running after her, wearing a bit of a pained smile. Runa suddenly stops ahead. She stares out at the sea, leaning out over the railings. What are you doing? It's dangerous to lean out that far.
あれ見て見て。
Right over there. Runa points at the surface of the water. There's garbage floating on the surface, bobbing up and down with the waves. In a place like that.
ひどいね。海にゴミ捨てるなんて。カップルがデートに来てあんなの見たらがっかりだよね。こんな汚いんじゃせっかくのデートが台無しだよ。
Runa speaks only with dates in mind.
よし。
Oh no. She leans down over the railing again. Then she points at the trash tongue out towards the water, stretching her tiny body down as far as it'll go. Hey, that's
大
dangerous.
丈夫。ちゃんときれいにしないとね。よいしょ。もうちょっと。
Runa stretches her arm even further. Now there's more of her over the water than there is. Now there's more of her over the water than there is on land. She loses her balance. Slip. And it begins to tip over. Watch out! I reach out to her. Just barely manage to grab her around the waist. Be more careful!
ありがとう。
I'll pull you up. Stay still, alright? I carefully pull Runa's body towards me and... Squish. You got her by the waist. There was no need to move your hands. Disappointment. Huh? What is this feeling, my hands? It's soft as silk. Stop! I'm sorry, but if I let go, she'll fall. She'll fall, but squish, squish. Stop. You're gonna twist around. Hey, stop! You keep moving around like that. Squish, squish. Hey, that! Sploosh. Runa had slipped out of my hands. She had fallen into the trash, bobbing on the surface of the water. Putting everything I had into it, I somehow pulled Runa back up. You okay?
水も滴るいい女。
What? Even the belt won't be enough for this. You know what's the worst part? I'll have to use this CG potentially. Don't mess around. What I can see, she's not. But she fell all the way into the water. She's completely soaked. Told you it was dangerous. What if you had drowned? No buts! Suddenly I realized that there was a crowd gathered around us. Maybe they can see that the one's okay. No one's going up to ask, but they're curiously watching from a distance.
Oi! Dosa!
After having noticed commotion, the teacher and chairman ran over. Once they see Runa, the two of them grow pale. It makes sense. A student fell in the ocean during a school event. We're very sorry, we're safe, it's okay.
大丈夫じゃないだろ
I'm sorry.
どうやったら海に落ちるんですか？子供じゃないんだし。
The chairman's words were filled with anger. There's really nothing I can say.
だからあれほど気をつけてくださいと言ったのに。
We're really sorry. Come on, Runa, you apologize too.
私はただ海に落ちたゴミを拾おうとしただけだもん。
Runa, completely drenched, was sulking. That may be true, but you'd apologize for making everyone worry.
悪いことしてないもん。ゴミを捨てた人が悪いんだよ。みんなのデートコースなのに。
Good grief. Anyway, we're very, very sorry. I'm apologizing for her as well.
無事だったからよかったが、いずれにせよ、今日はもう帰りなさい。
嫌だよ。最後までやる。
そんな格好で活動には参加できないだろう。風邪でもひいたらどうするんだ。
Especially since she can't be trusted to do the fucking work here, since she'll pull shit like that.
絶対最後までやる。せっかくここまで綺麗にしたのに。
I understand how you feel, but let's go home. He's right.
嫌だ。
Runa! I raise my voice. Runa jumps up at the start. Don't make me mad.
ごめんなさい。
Even while puffing her cheeks out, Runa bows her head forward. Jeez, she's such a handful. She's not helping her case. She wants to like, oh yes, I want to be a woman, and then she pulls shit like that. Like, she's fucking annoying. That's all I can say. Fuck her. Runa grumbles as she follows behind me. She's still sulking. He bought a towel at the convenience store, which she used to wipe herself down. And it looks like her clothes have started to dry as well. But her hair is still damp. It can't be helped. We were the ones who caused the commotion after all.
木で落ちたんじゃないし、綺麗にしようとしただけなのに。
I know. But it's basic manners to at least apologize.
ルナ悪くないし。
This is going nowhere. This is going nowhere. She was talking about being a good woman or whatever, but it looks like there's still a long road ahead of her. From that point onward, Runa fell into a disgruntled silence. We still hadn't spoken by the time we get to the point where we part ways. I go straight here, Runa goes right. I'll come see you off towards your house. Make sure you take a bath, change clothes.
知らない。
What do you mean you don't care? Just give it a rest already. Well, if you go home looking like that, I'm sure your mom will do something about it.
今日家帰っても誰もいない。
Huh? Really? I think that worries me. Because Runa's completely unreasonable when she's sulking. Once she didn't eat anything for 3 whole days because she was being stubborn about something. Alright, then come over to my
知ら
place.
ない。
She's activated full-blown spoiled kid mode. Whatever, just come. You're seriously going to catch a cold.
行かない。
What a page, just come! Grab it in his hand. It's sticky with seawater. There's only ever been one way of dealing with her when this happens. You have to drag her.
そら。
She starts plodding along after offering some token resistance. Man, I'm tired. As I lead her back to my place, Runa's spirits are at an all-time low. Occasionally, she'd crouch down to the ground. I'd think that she was about to start crying, but she'd freeze up, motionless like a statue. Somehow I managed to coax her all the way
大
back.
変だったね。お疲れ様。
Forcing a smile, and Yukino comforts me. As soon as we got back, I called her and had her come over. After all, Mom's out, so I'm the only one here. As a guy, I can't do anything to force Runa to take a bath if she doesn't want to. It's like I can strip her by force.
もうちょっと早く呼んでくれればよかったのに。
Yeah, I should have. I trust Yukino more than anyone in the world. She always does as Yukino says. Not the case when it comes to me. I wonder if Runa doesn't respect me or something. We haven't seen each other for a while after all.
そういうことじゃないと思うよ。
You think?
むしろ甘えてるんじゃないかな。
Uh-huh.
それだけ慕われてるってことだよ。
She says it as if she's absolutely sure of it. Sure that even if it's something I don't understand, Yukino will understand it immediately.
私、お風呂場の様子見てくるね。
Yeah, thanks.
ゆうくんはルナちゃんの靴乾かしといてくれるかな。
Yeah, I got it.
こっちは任せておいて。
After saying that, Yukino leaves for the bathroom. Thank goodness Yukino came. Let's try to dry Runa's shoes off before she gets out of the bath. Guess it should be fine now. I soak up the moisture using a worn-out towel. Using a hairdryer, I dry it as best as I can. I can't get it completely dry, but in the end, it's just for the walk home. This much should be enough. And I'll just throw some newspapers in. I stuffed some rolled-up newspapers into Runa's small shoes. Man, Yukino's still not back. She hasn't come back since we went to go check on them. Someone warned me about a scene involving a bath that I recognize because it takes place in his house. She hasn't come back since she went to go check on the Runa. I wonder if she's still talking. If they're still talking. You know, opacity's already set all the way up. Fuck. She better not be throwing a tantrum even to Yukino. I'm starting to get worried. Maybe we'll go check on him. After during the hairdryer anyways. In all way, I try to see if there are any signs of activity from the bathroom. It's quiet. Yukino, you there?
いるよ。
It's Yukino's usual voice. Looks like it's fine. Guess I'll go back after returning the hairdryer. Okay, I'm coming in then. Oh, by the way, she said, I am. And that's all she said. And then, huh. Huh? I freeze up at the sight before me. I guess I don't technically need to censor this. I'm still gonna keep it censored. Freeze up at the sight before me. Why is Yukino naked? What are you doing? My brain stopped working, and I ended up asking the question in a pretty casual tone.
ルナちゃんが一緒に入ってほしいって言うからだからね、二人でお風呂に入ってて、それで先に出たんだけど、バスタオルが見当たらなくて。
That explains why she's hiding behind such a small hand towel. Except she's not really pulling it off. What am I doing? I have to hurry up and get out of here. I'll leave then.
ののね、どうしたの？
I freeze up again when I hear Runa's voice. If she sees me here, I don't know what she'd say. I hold my breath and erase all signs of my presence.
なんでもないよ。大丈夫だから。
大丈夫って何が？
なんでもない。
私ももう出る。
Crap.
もうちょっと待ってて。バスタオル切れちゃったから持ってくる。
Good excuse.
ゆうくん、バスタオル2枚持ってきて。
Roger. Grateful to Yukino's quick committedness, I slip out of the bathroom. I still don't trust it. When I get out, I realize that I had been holding my breath for a while. I hurriedly inhale a lungful of fresh air. Oh man, I didn't think I'd end up in a situation like... Yep. Fucking course he pulled it up again. I shouldn't recall it. I'm trusting you, game. I have to get those towels. But man, it's just one thing after another today. Zero trust. Runa returns having changed into a jersey. Something old that I had Yukino bring over. Apparently still angry, her face remains sour. She doesn't bother trying to make conversation.
お待たせ。
Yukino's with her, but her face is still red. Because of that scene just now comes back to mind. Shake my head to clear my mind. Okay, it didn't show up. Runa tilts her head at my suspicious behavior. Yukino steps over and whispers in my ear.
忘れてね。
I know, I've already forgotten it. That's a lie, though. The more I try to forget it, the more I remember.
ののね、どうしたの？
なんでもないよ。それより、ルナちゃんも言うことあるでしょ？
It'll make this sound like a frog being flattened and fall silent.
ちゃんと言った方がいいよ。
別に言うことなんてないし。
After saying that, she runs to the living room and turns on the TV. Doesn't seem like she's learned a thing.
そんなことないよ。ルナちゃんの気持ち、もうちょっとさしてあげて。
Even if you say that. The girl in question is currently staring intently at a news broadcast on the TV. But... so lit from behind seems a little sad. I'm tired. After that, Runa's face never unsoured, then she stayed at my house. She gave off an air of having something to say the entire time, but it was annoying. In the end, she stayed completely silent until it got dark outside. It was actually impressive. After mentioning that it had gotten pretty late, I escorted her and Yukino back to their houses, but throughout that, her gaze never once met mine. Does she not realize that people call her a child because of how she gets angry like that? Yukino walked between me and Runa to try her best to get some conversation going between us. I felt sorry for her. I'll acknowledge that she's trying to do a good thing, but if you end up causing trouble for someone along the way, you should apologize. She should feel at least a little regretful. After dropping Runa off, I saw Yukino off to her house. I saw it on the way home, alone. I'll go to the convenience store on the way back. Not gonna have anything to gain from going straight home. Guess I'll buy some magazines there. Crap, I got too engrossed. About an hour had passed between entering the store and leaving. I was planning on just reading a bit, but to think that I would read through every magazine for this week. Man, there's a new brand of tea in a plastic bottle, which I bought just to be able to justify myself as a paying customer to the store. To be honest, the looks the store employees gave me was painful. Let's just go home. Tokizaki, what you doing at time like this? In a uniform too. You're just participating in the lifestyle improvement committee's activities as well? Hey, Tokizaki! Huh? Thought she looked this way. Did she not notice me? Maybe... Do I just have an aura that makes people want to ignore me or something? Though at least I don't think I mistook someone for her. But if that's the case, then that means she ignored me, right? Well, that's depressing. Tokizaki's already walking away. Mouse is in the other direction, so I don't have the energy to... so I don't even have the energy to chase after her. Actually, what? Following a girl for no reason? What am I, a stalker? But still, she's as mysterious as ever. Let's just go home. With my feet slightly up, I start heading home. Today was a hectic day. Guess I should add as well in there at the end. It's been like this every day since the new school year started. Huh? My smartphone rings. I took a look at it. I see I got mail from Runa. As a serious apologies, I'm very sorry about today. After falling in the sea because I failed to be careful enough and being saved by you, I was so fed up with myself that I was unable to apologize. I regret my actions and attitude. I'm filled with regret for the trouble that I caused for all the members of the Lifestyle Improvement Committee. With how I am, it seems that I will never be of use to anyone, no matter where I go. I'm very sorry that I have wasted all of your advice and effort, Uni. I'm very truly sorry. Huh. It's hard to believe that this was written by the girl I was with today. Guys, it looks like she was more depressed than I thought. There's no need to get so down on yourself. Everyone makes mistakes. Once you've made your apologies, you can just try again. I'll tag along for as many times as it takes until you find a club or committee that you're satisfied with. So don't give up because of something like this. Reply with an attempt at encouragement. Or just what she's gonna respond with. Even though they think that a reply comes immediately. I'm only going to drag you around. I would feel bad to make you come with me again. Please feel free to not concern yourself with me anymore. It's short. Even if you tell me not to. You can't just do that because she's my childhood friend. You don't need to worry about bothering me. Anyway, take it easy for the rest of the day. You can think about it again afterward. Sleep well. Good night. Send a consoling message containing something to that effect. A short period of time passes before she responds. Good night. Her reply was very short. Phew. Putting my phone aside, I lay down on my bed. She may act that way, but she's got a lot on her mind, huh? I thought she was selfish and moody. I guess looks can be deceiving. Oh no, she is still moody. And an idiot. After all, there are people out there who can't be honest with how they feel. Now that I think about it, you could have told me, didn't you? I should consider Runa's feelings more. Wonder what she meant by that. The scene of Runa chasing a frog around crosses my mind. Didn't know you liked frogs that much. Huh? Is that so? Frog strap. Frogs. I feel like I'm about to remember something, but I can't. I feel a vague gross sensation. There's something right on the edge of my memory, but I can't figure it out. I think there was something. Pull out a photo album, trying to see if there's anything that can jog my memory even a little. It's from when I was a kid. Oh, there she is. See her as a child. I wasn't that big when I was a kid, so there wasn't nearly as much of a difference in our heights as there is now. And nostalgic. A lot of photos that have me, Yukino, and Runa as a group in them. Runa always looks like she's hiding behind me and Yukino. And about half of the photos, she looks uneasy, on the verge of tears. She was a crybaby, after all. Like when we met her. Eventually, she started showing us some bright smiles. Back when I had just met her, I feel like she really was crying all the time. And when I just met her, again, I feel like I'm on the verge of remembering something. Back when I met Runa's crying face. That's not good. I guess I sleep. Runa's crying face. Yeah, I'm ended here. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time. Bye bye. I'm hot. Help.